Hey, what's up guys, Nils here and welcome back to the channel. So as you can already tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna show you how to farm insane amounts of XP in a relatively very short amount of time. However, the preparation behind that is quite long and it might take you a while. But as you can see right now, we are in time trial and basically what we need is 500 of these time trial shards. So we are just shy of 12 more. So let's go ahead and gather the last 12 of them. So the main idea, guys, of this thing is we are gonna combine the golden luck boost that you can get from the time trial vendor with this new update, the rainbow XP potion with the ×2 XP event that we have at the moment, and on top of that we are gonna be using the insta open with the new defense mode that was introduced to the game. And basically we are gonna be abusing the insta open in conjunction with the time trial entrance, where once you enter the time trial your boosts basically do not run out anymore and they're standing still, and I am exactly gonna show you how to do it. So before we begin, guys, I'm just gonna explain you exactly how this thing is gonna play out. So the main idea is we're gonna be teleporting here to the Lucky Island. We'll be heading here, we're gonna be hitting R, multi-open. Each time we multi-open, it's gonna cost us 36 million of the multi-open stars and 63 trillion yen. Well, that may vary a little bit or less depending on your available backspace, but with my current backspace, that's kind of how it balances out. And basically, the main idea is we're gonna come here, we're gonna open, we are gonna hit the teleporter, gonna teleport to Super Island. We're gonna mount up and we're gonna open, we're gonna fuse, select, fuse, and once we feed, we're gonna enter the time trial. So once we're in the room right here, the boosts are gonna pause and we're just gonna wait 90 seconds. And you can also use this timer up here, the clock, to track it, or you can just track it on your computer or your phone or whatever suits to you best. And once the timer expires and we can do the multi-open again, we're just gonna teleport back to Lucky. And we're gonna be repeating this process. Now, before we begin, as I said earlier, what we are gonna require before that is 2000 time trial shards. We're gonna need 1000 shards to get 2 defense tokens, and I'm gonna explain in a second why we need 2 of these. 500 for the super XP boost, and it's actually 400, I thought it was also 500, and 400 more for the super luck boost. So in total, that would be 1900 time trial shards, which you can pretty much farm in about 14, I would say 13, but there is a lot of RNG involved, so it should take you 14 times, which is pretty much 7 hours of constant farming in the time trial. So now that we have this one and this one, guys, I have calculated the amount of time that it takes us to do this whole movement back and forth, and it personally takes me 15 to 16 seconds. Now, in case you have a little bit of a slower computer or you're a little bit slower yourself, let's just take as a 20 seconds, a flat 20 seconds, just to round up the numbers as well. So if we were to be doing some quick maths, that would mean that we can do this whole journey back and forth 3 times, right? 3 times per minute. Our boosts last for 30 minutes, which means we will do this thing for 90 times in total. Now, each multi-open costs us 36 million stars, which means that we are gonna basically be needing nearly 4 billion stars, especially if we are a little bit faster, like I said, 15 to 16 seconds, and we get a little bit more than 90 opens, we get like 105 to 110. We're gonna need roughly 4 billion multi-opening stars, and in order to farm 4 billion, you're gonna have to go twice. So you can already see I have 2.24 billion right now. So we're gonna go in second time with our defense token, and we are gonna get the rest of the opens done. So let's go ahead here, teleport to Lucky Kingdom, and let's head over to the tree here. And we're gonna enter. So I'm gonna farm this thing real quick, guys. I'm gonna skip through it. I think it's pretty boring for you guys to just watch me farming this, and I will catch you guys soon. Alright guys, we are about to rack up things here, and you can already see we've been having some pretty crazy amounts of stars already, and let's just clear the last couple of minions and see what we got in the end. But I am very satisfied with this run. We also had good RNG, like the stars are not set in stone. There is a lot of RNG involved. I've had times where I got like maybe 40% more than other times in here, so it's pretty RNG. So let's see what we got. 17 minutes in on the clock, pretty damn good, and 3.75 billion. That is actually absurd. It's pretty crazy to think of. Anyway, now we have everything we need, guys, to begin our little experiment, sort of. Let's call it experiment. So we are gonna head over to the Super Island. We're gonna get in time trial, we're gonna get prepared, pop our potion, and we are gonna start. There we go. So our bag, we have more than enough opens now, so Super Luck Boost, 30 minutes. Rainbow Potion, 30 minutes, and let's go. And we're gonna teleport ahead to Lucky Kingdom. Mount up. Press R, multi-open. Teleporting back. We are gonna be mounting up again, and then we're gonna start running towards the time trial. We feed, and now we enter, and that's it, guys. It took us 14 seconds this time. We're pretty fast, but as I said, like it's usually 15 to 16 seconds, anywhere in between. And now you can use also this cloak to just sort of understand kind of where you are timing wise and when the 90 seconds are passed, so you can go again. And if you guys like do the math again, this is basically gonna take you, assuming that you will not always like go exactly on the 90-second mark, because you're gonna be doing something, you're gonna be semi-AFK, semi-alt-tapped. It's gonna take you roughly anywhere between 2.5 hours to maybe 3 hours if you're like super slow. But yeah, pretty much for the next like 2.5 hours, you're gonna be doing this back and forth thingy inside of the time trial. And you will notice, guys, that at the end of this, like the XP gains are just like massive. It's crazy how much XP you're gonna get. And we can actually see how much we get, although it's not gonna be entirely accurate. Like we can just open the stars and we can see how much it was gonna give us without doing this whole thing. Now you have to also keep into mind that this tactic that we're doing involves having a super lag boost as well, and pretty much anything else. Okay, max open is still on cooldown. Apparently we went a little bit too early. There we go. We're gonna open now, teleport back, and basically, guys, we're just gonna be repeating this process over again and again. Like you can already see, guys, yeah, like 175 is not a small level, right? It is quite big, and look how this bar fills up. This was just 2 feeds and we filled up the bar. Maybe this is more than 10%, I think. I don't know. We'll see how many times it takes us to actually get level 176, how many times we have to go back and forth, but the XP gains are pretty huge. I know, once again, this takes a lot of time to set up and prepare, but trust me, guys, with the yen event that is going on right now and the XP event, it is worth 1000%. The yen event also affects the shards that you get, or the stars rather, and if you combine your solid golds and your yen boosts, which I don't have because I just blew my last one, you can see we have 332 seconds left on the clock, you are gonna get insane amounts of multi-open stars. Like we just got 3.7 billion now. I'm not entirely sure how many we got, but yeah, basically, guys, this is the entire thing, and I'm gonna keep on doing this for the next like 2 hours until we are pretty much ready, and I'm gonna return back and we'll see how far we actually got to. I'm really curious to see if we will get to like a level 180 with this strategy, although levels really take a long time at this point onwards. So here we are, we're finally done with this whole back and forth thingy. Unfortunately, we lost like 5 minutes of the boosts because of there was a Black Clover raid, and I kinda stood AFK here for a little bit at some point. So what I ended up doing is we got this one up to 177, and then we got this one to 178, and I leveled up the Rathis a little bit. Had we not wasted the last 5 minutes, we could have pushed him to 175, but all in all, that's some pretty good levels done. So now we're just gonna head over to the incubators and we're gonna keep on incubating these bad boys again. So that's just one day, so we can farm a little bit of yen tomorrow. And let's head over to OPM as well. But it was like, it definitely took a little bit of time to set this up, guys, but it was definitely worth. Like, you guys saw how much XP you actually make each time. Just for comparison, let's go here and let's do a mass open now, and let's try to just fuse everything here. So see, like, we got basically, we used to get anything from up to 2.2 to 2.1 to 2.2, and now we just get like 8.8 this time around. So the difference is like almost 3 times, which is pretty crazy to think of. We also have so many of these like shiny mythicals here. We just need the shards to craft, and currently we have 8. We have had 2 raids until now, so hopefully we get a massive next and we can craft our first fighter. Unfortunately, we don't have a single good passive. Like, I only have this rich one, so I might just hold on to the shards honestly until I get a good passive on a shiny mythical. We'll see how that plays out. Anyway guys, that was pretty much it for this video. Now I would highly advise you guys to jump on this and just farm as much XP as possible, because the event is gonna end in like 1.5 days from now, once the weekend is over, and it's definitely a good time to just level up all the units, like blow all your yen. It doesn't really matter. Then you have the entire week to basically farm it up and spend it all next weekend again when he does a new event. Hopefully it's gonna be a luck event, maybe he does damage event, I don't know, we'll see what's to come. But yeah, that's definitely the main idea. Anyway guys, as always, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, it would help me out a lot, and make sure to click the notification bell as well. Do not miss any of the future uploads, and until the next one, take care.